We all pondered and feared what would happen to Twitch when Google inevitably bought it. Well, the other shoe has finally dropped. I stream on Twitch and the link is in the description of every single one of my videos. But recently there have been some changes that have me reconsidering where I stream my videos. 2 blog posts went on Twitch yesterday which severely impacts the way I stream and make videos, but it also affects anyone that does any streaming or watching of streams. The first of which concerns audio recognitions in VODs or video on demands. Much like the music copyright flagging system on YouTube, Twitch has now implemented an audio recognition scheme to recognize copyrighted material in the sounds of your past broadcasts. This includes in-game and ambient music. Same fucking deal as YouTube. It's a shitty automated system that's bound to give you false positives. I can't wait for the day that my stream is flagged for music by my own fucking band. The biggest problem with the system is this: it's automated and people are bound to be shit on, just like Sneeko recently getting his channel terminated by falsified copyright infringement claims that any person without an extra 23rd chromosome would have seen his videos and said, hey, these look okay. But since the system is automated with absolutely no human intervention, it is bound to be flawed and the system has failed. Shout out to Megadeth. The Audible Magic technology will scan for third-party music in 30-minute blocks, and if Audible Magic does not detect its client's music, that portion of the VOD will not be muted. If a third-party audio is detected anywhere in that 30-minute scan block, the entire 30 minutes will be muted. Yes, because the songs that I play on my stream are 30 fucking minutes long. They're not, and I play Dream Theater tracks, which are some of the longest songs in recorded fucking history. The whole 30 minutes thing actually goes in line with the asinine way that Twitch archives its videos, which is part of the second blog post that I'll get to later. Audio recognition will only be run against audio in VODs. That means past broadcasts. They're not scanning live broadcasts and there is no automated takedown of live content. Yet. I guarantee you they'll figure out a way to take down live broadcasts, as I've been a moderator in streams that have been forcibly stopped by Twitch admins for broadcasting Call of Duty before the actual release date in North America, even though it was generally available in the country of the broadcaster at the time. Since the title had absolutely nothing to do with the game, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see a scenario unfold like in Divergent, where people just snatch up those going up against the grain. The only way that Twitch would have noticed is if they scan broadcasts manually somehow for this content, because like I said, the title had nothing to do with the Call of Duty game in question. Those tools are already in place. The pieces of the puzzle just have to be put together. The audio bone has to connect to the video bone, which has to connect to the copyright machine bone. Anyway, past broadcasts and highlights with flag content are exportable, but will remain muted. Seriously, if you go to my latest Titanfall stream, there's 30 minutes of muted audio in the middle of the fucking stream. Guess I wasn't blabbering enough for the Content ID police to not notice I was playing music. What I haven't been able to figure out yet is if I export these videos over to YouTube, whether the portions are muted on Twitch are also going to be muted on YouTube as well. Conveniently, the YouTube export service is down due to the system being overloaded. After seeing the second blog post, it's no fucking wonder why. The second blog post is about past broadcasts and about how they're archived on Twitch. There are notably some shortcomings of the system, including the lack of playability of FLV files, the 30-minute segment bullshit that I'm talking about before, and the lack of storage space. Now, I understand, most past broadcasts aren't even watched past the first few days after they have gone live. That's why the current system has them expire in 5 days if the save forever isn't explicitly specified, which I immediately do after every single stream. Now, over the next 3 weeks, what they're going to be doing is deleting all of the past broadcasts and only saving the highlights forever. They've got to clean up all this useless storage somehow, and I understand that 80% of it is just completely unused. The problem, however, lies in two different areas. Number one, if you want to keep your past broadcasts, you got to export them or start making highlights of your best moments so that they can be saved for posterity. This means that they're encouraging people to use the YouTube exporter. How convenient of Google to pimp out one of its own products with another. It's not like we haven't seen this shit before. Oh wait, we have. If we don't watch out, we're gonna have to sign into fucking Google Plus in order to chat on streams. Actually, I'm just going a little bit overboard and hyperbolic here. That probably won't happen because they dismantled the Google Plus team. Since that whole Google Plus idea is a disaster, more catastrophic than the meltdown of those plants in Japan. Anyways, the bigger problem here is that YouTube processes the fuck out of these videos. I know streamers that take pride in their stream quality and get 60 FPS on their Twitch broadcasts. Now, when they export their entire streams or highlights over to YouTube, they'll only have 30 FPS max because that's what YouTube currently supports. YouTube processes videos more than the chicken, quote-unquote, meat that's in those McNuggets. This is a huge step backwards in functionality and is complete and totally unacceptable. The second problem with deleting all of the past broadcasts and forcing people to do highlights is that this affects a huge population of the Twitch community. Speedrunners. There are times when speedruns take more than 2 hours, which is the current limit on Twitch highlights. What the fuck are these guys supposed to do? Make multiple highlights and hope to fuck that Twitch organizes them in such a way that end users will be able to figure out which part goes after which? Maybe if Twitch had more organization on the past broadcasts in the fucking first place, the problem of lack of viewership on all those older videos wouldn't be such a huge fucking issue. In order to get to older broadcasts, you have to scroll down longer than the length of Ron Jeremy's dick just to get to some of my streams from like 4 months ago. And that's not even that long of a time ago. I don't even stream daily either. Imagine these guys that make a living off of Twitch that stream every fucking day. You might as well start baking a fucking turkey before you get to a show you want to see. How about a search feature or maybe a playlist feature for fuck's sake? Now, since I'm a selfish asshole, I'm going to talk about how this affects me directly. Let me give you guys a little insight. So, all of those rage compilations and funny moments videos that you guys love like a fat kid and cake are made through my live streams on Twitch. I click on the save forever so that the entire broadcast is kept around. I have an FLV file saved locally on my computer at home of the entire broadcast as well. When I'm at work, I listen back to my live streams, and whenever I hear something juicy like a laugh or the sound of a controller breaking, I write down the timestamp in a Google document titled Stream Clips. Yes, I am more anal than Pornhub. I'll link the doc in the description. It's fucking disgusting. But you'll see how I'm so far behind in my live streams. I don't even have lots of them listed in here because I haven't even got to them yet. Yes, I still haven't gone through all of the Battlefield 4 beta streams. That was in October of 2013. I do cherry pick certain ones though, like for example, if I know I want to make a Black Ops Rage Taj, I will only get those Black Ops streams and then put them together. So I'm not as backed up as you think. However, I do need a colonic sometime in the near future. I keep all those VODs around so that I could do this process since the original files are on my computer at home. I can't listen to them at work, so I have to go to the source, which is on Twitch. The problem is, now that they're both, one, erasing all of these old broadcasts, and two, muting the ones that have copyrighted music in them, I'm fucked. This process of how I used to make these videos breaks down because I'm a busy fucking guy. I don't have time to sit at my desk at home and watch all 300 plus hours of live streams to pull out rage and funny clips. I can get away with it while I'm at work because I'm not really watching it. I'm just listening to it. I'm YouTube multitasking, if you will. These two things completely destroy this entire scheme because, one, I'll have all of my stream muted on Twitch where the actual video file on my computer is completely unaltered, and two, all of those old streams are going to be deleted, so I have to manually export all of them over to YouTube if I want to keep my process. I just tried to upload an entire 4-hour stream in FLV format to YouTube, and guess what? It muted the audio for the entire fucking thing due to copyright claims. An entire 4.5-hour stream is muted. The whole fucking thing. I can't even upload the streams on my computer to YouTube because of copyright, even if I keep the videos marked private. What the actual fuck? I'm going to try and upload the MP4 version of it to see if the Content ID system flags video file types differently, because this has never happened to me with any of the MP4s I've uploaded before, even ones that I know have music in them. If that doesn't work, then all of my plans have gone tits up for getting fucking stream clips. Okay, so that's enough about me. This is a huge paradigm shift for Twitch. I love playing music on my stream because streams are more entertaining with music than with bouts of silence, as I concentrate harder than trying to keep my fart in while at a library. You guys see how my stream layout goes. Yes, I play music from my own library on iTunes, but I keep the player on the screen. It's almost fucking free advertising for the bands that I love listening to. It's not like I'm just straight up streaming music where any idiot can just hold up a fucking recorder to his microphone, or back in the old days when we used to tape fucking music videos off of MTV onto our cassettes. No, there's game sound and all that other shit in the background, so the music part of it is completely fucking useless anyways. It's background to the content which I'm creating myself, which is entertaining people by laughing or raging. Plus, I'm not even partnered on Twitch. I don't make any money off of my streams. It's fine for Twitch to run ads before viewing any of my past broadcasts, of which they didn't create any of the content for it. It's all me, and they make money off of that. But I can't play music because somehow Twitch isn't allowed to make money off of that, because the music people will go, hey, you give that fucking money to me instead of keeping it for yourself? That's complete bullshit. Why is it okay to stream the games, which aren't my IP, but the music is a fucking no-go? How does this make any sense? The only way is if Twitch buys the licenses to the games that can be streamed, or what I think is actually happening, the software developers don't give a fuck because they're smarter than the music industry and know this is free advertising for our shit. What if I change from playing my music in iTunes, of which comes off my computer, versus something like a paid-for streaming service like Pandora? Or if I turn on a public radio station like WRRV by me? What the fuck happens then? This is a whole hodgepodge of fuckery that was avoided on Twitch because Google wasn't pulling the fucking strings behind this whole operation. And the funniest part about this whole thing is Twitch's own videos have parts that are muted in them. Seriously! Some of the past Twitch weekly broadcasts have been muted! How the fuck is this gonna fly with the people that produce those shows? Are they false positives? This, Alanis Morissette, is fucking ironic, don't you think? Now that this is happening, I have three options. One, stop playing music on my streams, which unfortunately will denigrate the quality of entertainment for the viewers out there. Two, change my playlist to only songs of local bands that I know and hope that I don't hit a false positive on this stupid fucking ID system. Or three, go to another website. Somebody has already stolen my The Schwantz 27 ID on Hitbox TV, but I have my account as The Schwantz. Link is in the description. Conveniently, or stupidly, Twitch is doing an Ask Me Anything on Reddit at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time today, which is very soon. I'm sure the crowd there will be rowdy, so get your popcorn ready. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to start on this queue of streams that have to be uploaded to YouTube. I've been The Schwantz 27, out like Twitch in the mind of gamers. Until next time.